outfit, but I secretly do. I don't know how it would have worked. Finn maybe needed to be near water. They would have had temporary water, but I'm going to say bad. I'm going to vote down. Of course, I want these dress spheres. The more dress spheres, the better. The more classes, the better. But of course, they could only run with a few. So I don't inherently dislike the dress spheres we had and would prefer these, but I would have liked these in the game. Basically, I like these designs enough that I think they should have stayed. Come at me. I love dress spheres. And I could see the controversial number 7 already looming. I should have seen it coming. I mean, it counts. This counts. It definitely counts. The retcon of Stella. Now, I'm going to have to vote on this. And I'm going to trigger people. But, so we all know the story of Stella and Luna. Or we kind of know the story. I mean, Tabata kind of gave a really weak-ass excuse as to why Stella got replaced with Luna. I mean, he kind of gave half-assed reasons that her role had slightly changed. But considering we really didn't know Stella... I mean, the only reason it kind of makes sense is because we'd seen Stella in a different outfit and a different context, aka fighting Noctis and sort of summoning her own weapon. So I suppose it kind of makes sense that they changed, but then at the same time, I think they could have still kept her outfit, and that's what it's going to come down to. This is a picture of Stella, this is a picture of Luna. Who do I prefer? Yeah, I'm going to have to say it. While I will say Luna, she carries off the white dress much better. The slim-fitting white dress between Stella and Luna. Luna pulled it off much better. But as far as what they were going to wear most of the time, Stella's outfit, I still love it. Oh shit, the local militia were attacking. Get down! Yeah, I did. I really liked Stella's outfit. I liked the way she looked. I still think I slightly prefer Stella's look. This is just subjective and personal. I'm not going into any kind of argument about personalities or characters. But yeah, just purely from a design standpoint, I preferred Stella. So I'm going to say that this was, and it hurts me to say it, a bad decision, a bad choice. Purely design-wise. Story-wise, it probably was very sensible. Now, I've spoken about this before, but Faris was originally going to be Setzer. So Setzer Gabbiani, the gambler, the airship dude, anyone who knows Setzer, I'll put a picture up. Basically, they reused what they was going to use for Faris for Setzer. Faris was going to have a much simpler design. She started out as a gambler called Eva Sherwill. That was her original name. Who wore an elegant dress as her regular outfit. This character originally had no connection to Lena and was not a pirate. Her design was overhauled when a connection to the other pirate.
Se aproxima el número 2. A mover ese cuerpo.
Es hora de matar.
¿Alguien me acompaña?
And was not a pirate. Her design was overhauled when a connection to the other members were more established. And we do have a picture. This one here. I quite like this design, but because Faris is absolutely perfect in every way, shape and possible, Faris is a fantastic character. Fight me. Good choice. And there's her original art, so or her final art. Number 5, Barsh the Knight. Now, I never knew this, and this is crazy, but supposedly Barsh was going to be the main character, but he got, quote, screwed out of his position due to an attempt to appease the Japanese people. They preferred their main characters more androgynous. If anyone who doesn't know what that means, which is kind of more effeminate, so male/female, which Varn most definitely kind of is. So basically, Barsh was too manly to be the main character. Crazy. And we even do have an original design, so he was going to be based on an old English knight, and he was going to be younger and had a haircut that kind of makes him look like a blonde Jon Snow. So let's have a look at it. I've not actually looked at it yet. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is very different. So I'm going to have to go with... this is hard. I like Varn. By the way, I'm not a Varn or Penelo hater. I like their characters. I see the significance of their characters in the role. But that is such a bullshit reason why Barsh was not the main character. I think he really could have been. I prefer Barsh's new design over this. Barsh definitely looks doper. So, I mean, I don't know what I'm voting for. Do I vote up because I like the change, or do I vote no because of the reason for the change? We're going to have to go neutral. We're going neutral, and also Barsh's original design is reminiscent of the characters from Vagrant Story and Tactics Ogre, which makes sense when you consider the creative team behind FF12. But moving straight on. the fuck is that? Oh my god, the bald chocobo. So the chocobo is the most iconic... Oh god, this could not have been what chocobos were going to look like. The Final Fantasy equivalent to Pikachu or the slime from Dragon Quest. Chocobos have starred in their own spin-off games. I can't remember the number. I think it was something ridiculous, like 132 games. Basically, the chocobo is the most reappearing creature in video game history. But supposedly, if Amano had gotten his way, then the chocobo would have looked like this, which depicts it as bald and bloody horrifying and in no way cute. I mean, this looks demonic. This looked like this could come straight out of an Alien film. Oh, its claws are all bony and sinewy. Oh, this would literally have given me nightmares when I was younger. I would never have rode a chocobo. Can you imagine what the Quee would have sounded like? Oh god. So yes, in every way, shape and form, a good change. Well, I mean, there would be no such thing as chocobo plushies. But supposedly that design did survive, and it kind of didn't look as horrifying. I think this was Legend of the Crystals. That's what the chocobos look like there. That was kind of a throwback to the original concept. And I mean, yeah, they don't look quite as demonic. 3, Zidane the Dragoon. No way. No way. So Final Fantasy 9 was in development. Squaresoft were worried about how 9 would be received. For people who played 7 and 8, it was going to be a very big different setting. But in the initial stages of development, Zidane was going to be a Dragoon who served Bahamut and Garnet. So he was going to still kind of be the main lead. But Garnet / Dagger / Sarah, however you know her, was going to be a completely different female character. She was going to be a black girl who was also a Dragoon who served Leviathan. So let's look at these pictures. Wow, that is very different. It's actually kind of dope though, the fact that they have Bahamut and one has Leviathan, but wow, that is crazy different. I mean, not even remotely. I mean, I've got another picture here. So that was going to be Garnet originally. I like the armor. I'm conflicted. I like Zidane and Garnet, and I like the idea that they would have been Dragoons, a Dragoon couple. And again, Bahamut and Leviathan, I've always said throughout the Final Fantasy history, Bahamut and Leviathan have always had kind of this special role. So actually, I'm going to say, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to go no. I'm going to say I like the original designs more. Again, not to be confused that I think they would have looked just like this. They would have been tweaked in the game. They would have fitted the graphical style at the time. And that would have been different, and that could have looked really dope. But that armor, I think they should... Oh god, what am I saying? No! It wouldn't be FF9 if they'd have stopped with this design. And I love FF9, and a lot of people love FF9. But of course I can't downvote it. The change was good. The change was a good change. So I'm flipping back to... I'm flip-flopping. Flip-flopping. Oh, the weird weapons of Final Fantasy 7. So even just looking here, well, that kind of looks the same. It's just Barrett, but he has a gun in his hand. Vincent with a scythe. Now, reading this, I thought I knew most about everything about FF7, but clearly not. Holy crap. It was originally going to be a New York City detective drama before it moved to a fictional setting. I've never heard that about FF7 before. That's mad. The game was originally going to focus on Genova, which was not an alien creature, but rather a part of human DNA, which could be awakened in order to grant supernatural powers to its user. What the fuck? Scott Baird, are you making this up? There would have been a powerful cult of Genova, which was led by Adia from Final Fantasy VIII. Now I believe it. I know that as a fact. Adia from FF8 was originally going to be in FF7, then she got moved over. Some of those ideas would later be reworked into Parasite Eve as well for PlayStation. When Final Fantasy VII was first being developed, yada yada, the first 3 they ever designed was Barrett, Aerith and Cloud, I know that. But yeah, they had him with his gun arm and an automatic rifle. So it looks like they were just going to go overkill with Barrett on the gun front, so that is a good change. Like it shows here, Vincent was going to have a scythe, and supposedly that was linked to his original job, which was not a Turk, it was a horror researcher, kind of investigating horrors, and that's how he was going to end up getting chaos and becoming chaos. But like I said, that's just damn overkill, and Cerberus, which is the gun Vincent uses, is so much cooler than that scythe. So I'm going to say, good change! God, I'm learning so much new stuff today! Was I even a Final Fantasy fan before? Terra almost looked like Squall. When Final Fantasy VI was first being developed, it was originally going to feature a male protagonist. This design was quickly abandoned in favour of Terra, the female. The fans had assumed that nothing remained of the original male design, so they never saw it, but in 2013 Takashi posted some of Tetsuya Nomura's original work, and let's have a look. This was going to be male Terra. Rare Tetsuya Nomura art sketches from Final Fantasy VI era unearthed. Oh, this is juicy. So instantly jumping out to me is, you can't really see it on the screen, let me shuffle this over. Boom, some sort of like man, terror form beast thing, that's weird. Setsu's looking a bit different. Again, it's just sketches, let's just go through the others quick. Oh, I think this is for FF5 now. We could just look at that still. Again, there we go. The hint of what X-Death was going to look like. And there was kind of a confusion for me personally between Golbez and X-Death with the horns that came really out front, because I'll quickly show you guys.